Great acoustics, a perfect place for a lecture. There's a mystery hidden in this chaotic inscription. Maybe I should make a fancy digression on it while delivering the lecture. The inscription pieces just need to be rearranged. I think it's the confraternity's maxim. Ugh, I heard a grind. It gives me the creeps. The bases of the columns turned slightly. Oh, you can rotate them. Well done, Sylvie. You've opened it. With such security, there must be something precious inside. There was only a handful of dry seeds inside. I think they traveled here inside the conquistador's chest over 400 years ago.
Miss Sylvie Leroux?
That's me.
Count Saint-Germain asked me to have a brief word with you.
The Count was supposed to meet me in person.
Not this time.
He asked for the meeting himself. I'm disappointed.
The Count will call you.
He won't come?
He is afraid of a few obtrusive acquaintances.
Who are you, really? A gondolier, a messenger, or the Count's associate?
2 of these names are correct.
Shall I guess?
How about a compromise? You won't be guessing, and I won't be answering. Anyway, I need to go.
Wait a second. Tell me something about Saint Germain.
In a word?
A sentence would be fine.
Mysterious.
And that's all?
No. I've brought something extraordinary for you.
What is it? A chronometer?
Take a look at it. The Count is curious about your opinion.
Am I to examine it?
If possible.
All right, but not today. I'm delivering a lecture. This death, it's horrible. I'm still shocked by what happened. It could have been me. Everything is lost.
There was no other way. I had to cancel the lecture.
For this young man.
Unfortunately. Such a tragedy.
Did he have any family?
Everyone does.
A wife, a child? Somebody out there is worrying about him.
I'll ask around tomorrow, but the carnival is no time for mourning.
A woman is waiting to criticize him for being so late. In a few hours, she'll be willing to forgive him anything as long as he returns.
Instead of him, an embarrassed police officer will come and inform her in a cold voice that...
Everything is lost.
No, not for her.
And the Count? Is he waiting for him? Isn't he curious about the impression he's made with the chronometer?
Do you have the Count's phone number?
No, nothing. I can only wait. I don't really know what for. No way. I wouldn't be able to fall asleep to protect myself from everything that happened here. Barely 2 hours ago.
A few sleeping pills will take care of that.
And I was so surprised that my uncle needed to take them.
You're young. You'll recover quickly. A bit of sleep and the body itself will deal with the tormented mind.
I need to think it over in private.
I won't disturb you.
The gondolier asked me to check the watch. I guess I should do that. A 19th century watch with an openable watch case. There's an engraving under the layer of dirt. Maybe I could use the reagents from that showcase to help me read the inscription. I shouldn't be tearing this tape off. It's punishable by law. What events have you planned for the immediate future?
A lecture and an exhibition about the birth of the Latin Empire.
Oh, a very interesting topic, and related to the city as well.
That's the point. And then a more exotic series of lectures about Atlantis, from analyzing Plato's dialogs to presenting archaeological finds in the field.
That's debatable.
I know. I'm still preparing the list of lecturers. Perhaps you could help me with it.
I'll think about it and let you know when I'm in frame.
I'll be obliged.
Not so long ago, a man with good intentions shot my uncle. Probably by chance. I believe that. People are like houses in a medieval city. When one collapses, the ones close to it start shaking.
With all due respect, the death of an old man isn't as depressing as that of a young one. How old do you think he was?
Still, you can say that my uncle didn't die in vain. Something was saved back then. But why did the gondolier die?
Maybe somebody was settling an old score. A jealous husband, perhaps?
Anyway, it doesn't make sense. I'm still wondering if it wasn't me he wanted to kill.
No, the killer had enough time to shoot again.
Maybe he panicked.
From what you said, it appears he was self-confident and not in a hurry at all.
That strange missile, the Curer poisoned arrow, almost grazed me. You're right. I just need to focus on something. That chronometer he gave me.
Do you have it?
Please don't give me away. I don't want the police to take it.
There's always time for that.
I'll take care of the chronometer. After all, it was his... what was his name?
I don't know.
His last wish. The chronometer needs to be cleaned, and I've seen various reagents and tools in that showcase in the meeting hall. May I use them?
But how? The hall is sealed and we can't enter.
True. Then I can't do anything, can I?
I'd like to get inside myself. I left my documents on a chair. God knows when I'll gain access to them.
They sealed it and left it just like that? And we're supposed to wait until they generously let us in?
Well, force majeure.
What if we unstuck the tape, took everything we needed, and then stuck it back?
You'd better not do that. You'd put yourself in trouble.
I'll do it in such a way that nobody will notice.
I doubt that's possible.
You don't believe me? I'm an archaeologist, and restoration is my work.
But you'll destroy the tape.
No, I won't. I need to think it over in private.
I won't